We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys.
So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident.
The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly.
As were all the neighbors.
My men did what needed to be done.
It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
And head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right, so here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. And verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
Siemano, jestem Rychu, a to jest kolejny odcinek z Hitmana.
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Ta misja może być bardzo fajna, bo w tej misji czuję się bardzo przytulny.
That is Nolan Cassidy. Former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald, Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Ale co? Oni tylko we dwóch se chodzą? To ja sobie ich ściągnę. Chyba. Albo nie.
I need some help over here.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Dobra. Tamci są chyba zaalarmowani, lub może niekoniecznie. Tylko to nie przejdę przegość.
All you got.
Dlaczego on nie zauważył?
Lost sight of him.
Tu jest tyle ciał, że ja pierdzielę. A teraz poszukiwania, czyli zabiłem wszystkich, którzy o mnie wiedzieli.
You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man.
One of Janus's gardeners has decided to clear a series of mole tunnels using explosives. I applaud his enthusiasm, but sadly,
Unless it's a flesh-eating
Okay.
mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Come on, man. It's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up the tunnel system so it collapses. Look it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force looked to YouTube as guiding principle for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
God damn it.
Nie mam łopaty.
Hey, back off a bit, would you?
No tutaj chyba nikogo nie ma, to mogę tego obezładnić. Na przykład tu. Spokojnie. Tylko cię uśpię. Bo jesteś osobą niewinną. Także cię nie będę zabijał. Dobra. Teraz tam. No niepotrzebnie robiłem tą aferę tam. Bo to jest to taki dym.
Nope, no access. You need clearance and you don't have it.
To do everything around here. I need some help here, please.
Hey, what's the situation? Let's switch out.
We've got a mass murderer on our hands. Multiple casualties.
Thanks for your help. I'll report your information.
Sprzedała mnie, kurde. Dobra.
Hombre. Everything's bueno.
Dzięki tam jest dym, tam po lewo nie wierzę. Do środka mnie nie wpuszczą raczej, nie?
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
No właśnie.
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it. The sooner this is fixed, the sooner I won't have to listen to Mr. Janus's complaints. Follow me.
No.
Looking good, man. Looking good. As you can see, we have a mole issue. Now, I know a permanent solution might take some time, but if you could just fill the holes by the end of the day, great. Come find me when you're done.
Procesor.
Better yet, keep your distance.
So the holes are filled.
Yes, Mr. James. Gardner took a bit of an unorthodox approach, but they do look filled to me.
Well, I think I'll be the judge of that myself. Thank you very much. Mows. Reminds me of a funny story. The embassy in Nicaragua in 1986. Yeah. She had a charming mole right next to her perfectly luscious plump lips. I discovered the mole was fake after we kissed and it got stuck on my cheek. I kept it in a tin box to remind me of her after this.
No iść tam staruszku do drugiego, a nie czekasz.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up.
Elo.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
We are close now, gentlemen. Both targets are dead.
Teraz ma znaleźć wskazówki, dobra. Ale koleś odleciał.
Command area is all clear. Please advise, over. Understood.
Long night, eh?
Dobra, siema.
What a...
Ci ciało chowają. A gdzie te stare zdjęcia mogą być?
Looking sharp.
No w tym domu ich nie ma, to na pewno.
Hey there, sir.
Siema, siema. Ale tu będą.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
Kurwa, na tych kluczy nie mam, żeby to potwierać. A co ja chyba robisz w tym momencie? Na szczęście. Niedozwolone miejsce te. Mamy szatę.
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
I ostatnia wskazówka gdzie jest? Tam daleko. Kurde, ja tylko nam teraz jak Lord Voldemort.
Got your oh.
Pal się. Siema.
Hey, listen up.
Masz. Dalej krzycz.
Hope that's it.
Any ideas? Who's the perp?
Wait, I know. They are some strange religion. No one's either you're crazy or a manic depressive. Hey, you! You have no...
I co ja tu mogę zdziałać w takim razie? Ja nie wiem co ja mam zrobić za bardzo.
Your house is so beautiful. Really impressed by all the wonderful things you have here.
What's on TV?
My husband would let me have that much art inside the house. But he gets, well, Although I have to say, it's been challenging to find a good place for my old microfilm viewer. Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic.
Microfilm? That's an interesting thing to collect.
Well, it's sort of a hobby that never really took off. Besides, I don't have any microfilm to play on the viewer anyway. I'm not sure I could find any.
Ale tu jestem życie na krawędzi po prostu, no. Ta misja wcale nie jest taka prosta, jak myślałem. Powinienem tego dziadka zabić na końcu,
Back in the day,
a nie.
Janus was known for his obsessive need to archive and keep memorabilia. If he has any microfilm in his house, it might contain something interesting.
Stop it!
A ten koleś ślepy chyba, co? No i dobrze w sumie.
Hey, did you grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden? No.
Znasz mnie? No to nie, to masz problem. Elo. Tu sobie wejdę sam. Oh fuck. Na chwilę to zrobię.
That's real.
One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
Kurwa, ile chodzenia.
Hey.
Glad you could make it.
No i dobrze, że znaleźli ciało.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had.
Patrzcie, babcia mnie widzi. Chyba. Dobra.
You are no fun. I bet you he's a spy. Or maybe she is. You know, like that TV show with the Russian spies.
A na speedzie.
Until they get a mission. How cool would that be?
Siadło. I siadło. Ty, to ma jeszcze... Co to nie pokazuje? Tu mi pokazuje, że mam jeszcze wyżej iść. Jak mogę iść jeszcze wyżej, jak tu już nie ma wyższego piętra? Nie no, wyłącz to gówno.
Oh, hi. I'm on my way out. Bye. Oh, God.
Sorry, muszę. O, nie rozumiem tej gry już troszkę. Nie wiem, czy to jest błąd, czy co? Ja, jakiś błąd chyba się darł lub coś, no bo to nic tu nie ma. No, zaraz to misję po prostu pominę sobie, no. Aha, dobra. Chyba jest takie coś.
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
I autobusem odjeżdżały. I jak się spodobał odcinek, to łapka w górę, subskrypcja i to byłoby na tyle. I zostawiam cutscenkę. I trzymajcie się. Pijana. Do następnego odcinka.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes, found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No, there is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I've been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing, having a conscience.